Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for being present. This is a special birthday reading for those souls born on August 14th. If your birthday is 814, this birthday reading is definitely for you. There are approximately 367,000 souls born every single day in this world, so please make sure you just keep that in mind, and also open and patient. Sometimes it doesn't make sense what's coming out at the moment, but later down the road it does. So just be open to receive, and also make sure that you don't try to force anything to fit your life story, because it could just be something for someone else. Okay? Those who are rebirthing or were guided here, perhaps maybe you check your birth chart and maybe you were guided by Spirit. Welcome. Anyone and everyone is welcome here, and Spirit knows exactly how many people will be watching this video. So with that in mind, energy is here for us. Archangel Michael is protecting this space for us. If there's anyone that you would like to call in, you may do so at this time. Any of your spirit guides, only those with higher healing vibrations are welcome in this space with us. And someone keeps hearing this ringing in their ears, Spirit says, know that that is an ascension symptom. Your third eye is cracking open at this time. So your dreams may be more vivid. Perhaps you are starting to actually get vision, see others' auras, just see things differently than what you'd seen before. This is a way of you remembering who you are, Spirit says, okay? Just trust the process and allow it all to flow. All right, so those who are rebirthing, you may want to check your chart and see where Leo and the Sun are in your chart, because some things that we do know about Leo is that they're ruled by the Sun. Very powerful, masculine, courageous energy, right? You're the lion and the lioness. So, yeah, you have a big personality. Sometimes your ego could get the best of you. And it's just important for you to know how to manage the ego, work with the ego, honor it, and at the same time, learn how to, sorry, excuse me, I think I'm supposed to bring this crystal out here, the Angel Aura Crystal. Angel Aura Crystal, which is the shape of like an apple. I always say it fits perfectly in the palm of my hand. Maybe you are working with palmistry. I'm going to go over the few things. I meditate before I start the reading. For those of you new to my channel, welcome. This is your birthday candle. We will blow it out at the end of the reading. If the candle isn't blown out at the end of the reading, please know this is Spirit asking you to keep your light on, keep shining, keep your passion alive inside yourself. It was like, keep your internal flame alive, keep it going. That's kind of the message deal that I got there. And we just had incense, some sacred smoke just fall on your Chariot card. So let's go over this, the meditation. During the meditation for your birthday, first thing that came out was electronic smog. So are you working on computers a lot? So anything where you're on computers a lot, cell phones, the first thing that I will recommend, it is something that you want to go out and buy if you don't have black tourmaline at home. But black tourmaline is a wonderful crystal to help with electronic smog. And I will pause for a moment. This one is actually quartz crystal with black tourmaline mixed together. Okay. All right. I am going to read to you the definition of electronic smog from the Crystal Bible. I have a vague version, but I figured this would be better for you to hear. A subtle but detectable electromagnetic field that can have an adverse effect on sensitive people. The smog is given off by electrical power lines and items such as computers, cell phones, and televisions. So, a simple, effective way for you to help this, especially if you are on computers all day, is to get yourself some black tourmaline and place it around your TV, your computers, around your cell phones, so that it can help eliminate some of that energy from being leaked into your space and your aura. Okay. That's kind of, this is my go-to. Spirit is asking you actually to do something else. Track your screen time on your phone. You can do that easily on most all phones, I would imagine. I know iPhones, you can track your screen time. It's a setting. Go under your settings and find screen time, and it will keep a track for you weekly on how much screen time you are using. Okay, they want you to track it on your phone, on the TV, your computers, iPads, any electromagnetic screen. Okay, track this time and find out what areas that you can decrease time on, if there's any. Hopefully you can, spare yourself 5-10 minutes at least. If you're scrolling social media and it turns into like 30 minutes, maybe you can just set yourself a timer before you get on the app. Set a 10-minute timer and limit that, and stay true to that, so that you're only on the social media for 10 minutes and it doesn't go 20-30 minutes and then there you are, losing track of time, and also your sense of other things that you could be doing. Because what Spirit wants you to do with this extra time that you can manage to squeeze out of any kind of screen time, they want you to write in your journal, or meditate, or spend time outdoors in nature. And this may sound very basic for many of you, but think about how, if you were around in the 80s or the 90s, before internet really even took off, internet and cell phones, actually before internet and cell phones, this would kind of may confuse you, but it also may make a lot of sense at the same time. Because if you go back to those times, if you go back 25, 30 years, if you go back to 30 years ago, this would be how we lived life. And it doesn't mean that it was better or worse. It just means that there is a sense of connection being lost when we are absorbing ourselves with so many screens. And energy is real. Energy, where your energy goes, it flows. So it flows wherever it goes. So if you want to kind of really embrace your life more, then you're being asked to really check that out. And electromagnetic smog could be holding you back more than you know. So let's just try to implement those and see what happens. Another thing that it could actually be, Spirit saying that it could improve, it could be affecting your health, so it's going to improve your health by doing this, and your work, and your home. So please make sure that you do this. The other thing that came up was someone is stepping out into exploring plant medicine, or maybe psilocybin. It's for it's like therapy time or something. It's your first time, or you're scheduled, or you just completed it. Your inner child is very pleased about this, and this is going to deepen your connection with him or her. Okay. You're also going to receive this, we move to this 7, the Chariot. And this is like, I didn't get to tell you the final one first. Okay, who tied the knot recently? Someone recently tied the knot, or you're going to on your birthday today. What a beautiful way to celebrate your birthday and honor yourself, another, and be loved. Spirit's very supportive of this union. The energy that was felt, that I experienced, was joy. I felt a lightness come over me, and I even smiled. There's like this it's this purity that your relationship is holding. And so, and I heard this is your soul partner. Please share in the comments below if any of this is resonating for you. I'd love to engage with you. And now it's either you tied a knot with someone, or you recently made a commitment to yourself about something. Maybe this is reducing your screen time. Maybe you're concerned about your health. Perhaps you're just unhappy with the way your life is and you're wanting to change it. I mean, that it could be as simple as that. It's your birthday. Oftentimes it's a reflective state of being, yeah? You know, you look and you're thinking back to a year ago, 5 years ago, 10, whatever it is. You're just like how everything came about, and it all comes flooding through at that time. Spirit wants you to know you're ready. But they also say you know this. And when asking about this commitment, this tying of the knot, we got the Chariot. And this is showing, I mean, there are ancient Egypt feelings. So perhaps your partner that you were with this person in a past lifetime. And you just now are able to, like, the souls are uniting finally after a long length of time, a span of light years. So it's very beautiful, a unionship. This is also the number 7. I'm being asked to point this out. 7 is a very sacred number. It's sacred in all religions, all throughout the world. It's also been said to be a lucky number, magical, create miracles in our lives. You go to a casino, and if you get 777, you hit the jackpot. 7s have just always been known to be very special. I know that 7 was my very first favorite number. It's always been my so-called lucky number. It's also my life path number. And it's hard to describe the feeling that I feel, but I feel this comfort when I feel the number 7. A comforted feeling of being loved and good fortunes coming. And this is you creating this in your life. You lifted the veil. It took you a while to get here to this commitment. And this is another reason Spirit is wanting to make sure that you know they see you. They honor and are proud of you for the work that you've done. And this is the huge payoff that you're receiving by doing so. And you know what this is. You know, whether this was a relationship with a soul partner, or with yourself, with your inner child, or with a career. You know, maybe you literally decided to move out of the country you live, and take a career, a new one that maybe you've never even done before. But there's something about newness, and it's creating good wealth for you. It's a complete opportunity for you to be this chariot, brave soul of putting on your armor. You're not just aimlessly going out into this field. I mean, this is showing that there's going to be some obstacles, but it is not going to hold you back. The chariot keeps moving. You will move through, and you will be successful with this. Spirit's very happy about it. Let's see what else Spirit has for you on your birthday. August 4th and rebirthday, souls. Spirit, what do you have for us? This is the Angel Oracle deck. Look at this. You are an earth angel. You're a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. So maybe this was a career that you dedicated and committed to. It could be your health. I'm feeling that for some of you, that your health has been a concern and you've put it on the back burner, but now you're bringing it right back up to the front. Earth Angel, allow yourself to look at this card and feel any feelings that you may feel at this time. Anything that comes up. Maybe your heart starts beating fast. Maybe a big, huge smile comes across your face. A sense of peace, love, quietness, stillness, awe. You could be in awe with this card. Maybe it just really resonates for you. Listening to your body is one of the first steps to get closer to your intuition, following your inner wisdom, gut, and knowing that you've had your entire life. It's a very calm, peaceful. I still feel that something around you, someone here has had a major awakening and has stepped into the no thingness, the full energy, the cosmic egg, the understanding of sacred geometry and beyond. This is your spiritual path is heightening and increasing. You know who you are. You know exactly what you're ready to do. 20 years ago, and this actually, so I'm feeling new moon energy and also the full moon, a goddess energy, a sacredness within your feminine and the divine spirit. There's this sense about you. Maybe you are starting to scry as well. Scrying is another option, opportunity to connect with your spirit guides, with other dimensions, help learn more about yourself or what steps are necessary next. And if this doesn't resonate for you, you can also go seek someone. I feel like for many of you, you're being asked to go out into the world and find someone that does palmistry to read your palms. Find someone that does scrying so you can have a scrying session. I do use my crystal ball occasionally. This is something that I've been guided to start doing. I haven't ever done it like for someone individually, just a scrying session. I'm not opposed to it, but you can find some of the scrying session videos that I've done before with the tarot on my page. I've posted them occasionally, but scrying, I will let you know, it does take a lot of gentleness and a lot of energy in the beginning when you're starting to work with scrying. So allow yourself, make sure you have space and time to where you can rest, to get your energy back, and learn what you're feeling and what's being channeled and going on with you with this, okay? Let's go ahead and pull. Spirit, what else would you like to add and let them know about? Maybe you can help us understand what for their birthday. You have a surprise coming. Spirit says you have a surprise coming. So once you allow yourself, you step into your garden. Step into your garden, wherever this garden is. It could be in your home office. It could be at work. Step into your garden and allow the energy to come to you. Allow the divine spirit to come into your space and help you at this time. I want to make sure you can still see the cards here. Good, 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 good. All right. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles here. Remember to follow your intuition and gut. This is, some of you may be reflecting on your past. We started in the beginning of the conversation, reflecting on your past and seeing how it fits your present now. You're reflecting to gain knowledge and insight that's going to help you. You're not dwelling. Queens don't dwell in the past. They just simply go back to reflect, to grab a hold of something that they used for a past situation because it turned out well then, and they're going to move it in this forward situation that they're in. And this definitely could be related to your health. It may be a diet that you're changing in order to improve. Like, oh, I remember last year when I was eating a lot of this, I had more energy, my brain was clear, something of that nature. If it's work, it's like, how did I fix this last time? Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm going to do that now. If it's it's typically something, it could be your finances. You're in a financial situation, you're wanting to expand and grow with all of this knowledge that this new beginning sparked this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And you have the devil here. Look at this. Look at the mouse there with the cheese. Cat and mouse. The mouse playing with the devil here. The devil is your own fear. We even have fear in here with the rabbit. I noticed that, and I wanted to wait to say it when we got the devil card up. But if you notice, this Queen of Pentacles, who is a queen of abundance, has plenty of wealth. A motherly leader, down to earth, grounded, very grounded energy, balanced, well balanced, and prefers to be, again, in nature. So going outdoors is going to help you with this. Being surrounded by plants, animals, insects, spirit, birds, the sun. Reaching your power, lifting your feminine energy. That's a message Spirit just downloaded to me. Thank you, Spirit. But this is you overcoming your fear. This is, the devil is, the devil is feeling like you're trapped, but in reality, you're not trapped. You just have to be brave enough and courageous enough to change or transform the way that you're living. This is addictions. Anything you're addicted to that you don't want to do anymore, but you continue to do. This is a habit that you have that you don't like, that isn't serving you. You know it's not serving you, but you keep doing it. So things about like habits, addictions can be, trying to escape fear, but it just keeps you in fear. And there's this is a soul card right here. Okay. This is a soul level card. Now, this energy, this could be your energy or this could be someone else's energy, the Queen. So this could be a mentor that you want to go see, especially if you have someone that's like a gardener or owns their own garden, greenhouse, like something where you could be surrounded. Maybe you rent a cabin yourself and you embrace this energy within you that hasn't been set free yet. But this is something that This card can also definitely be asking you to release attachments, to understand why it's important to release attachments. All of these traps right here, it's like it's a trap, and it's up to you to decide either to walk in that trap for that cheese or to leave the cheese behind. Like, no thanks, I think I'll pass on this and just stick with this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Yeah. And this could show that because we've also talked about you being an earth angel, your energetic field is super strong, that you're highly intuitive and can sense areas of weakness in others. That is also another aspect of the devil card, this particular devil card. Yeah. I mean, fear is the number one emotion that can hold you back. So it's really important to know and understand that fear is energy and can be transmuted. The same with money. Money is energy as well and can be transmuted. We're going to take this one, actually. It's sticking right out. The apple. So I'm feeling temptation here. I'm feeling like you're being tempted and you know it, and you have to decide whether you are going to allow the temptation to overpower you or if you are not going to. It's asking you to, one thing I'm feeling is the health. We talked about the health in the beginning, and perhaps maybe this being related to your health, putting the black tourmaline around your devices for prevention of electronic smog, the energies that can come seeping through your TV, cell phones, iPads, any kind of screen. And another thing we talked about was your health. So Spirit is asking you here to make sure that you are eating fruits and vegetables. Don't forget, remember the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apples are extremely good for your body. And the other aspect of this regarding your apple here is asking you to find equilibrium in every day. Try to be fair, magical, but still fair. And I mean, grabbing this earth energy here, I think that that's going to be very easy for you. On the count of 3, we are going to blow your candle out. And before I do this, for whoever was working with their inner child and trying to build a relationship there or rebuild it or reconnect, maybe you're just interested in this. I do an inner child reading every day as well. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. And since it is your birthday today, I would encourage you to check out my other readings. I do 3 short videos. I pull an angel number so you can find out what your angel number is on your birthday. An angel card, which is a divine master or a guide that can help you on your path right now, or something that you are going through, maybe something you've asked about. And also an animal spirit, which is maybe perhaps you've been in the woods recently or out and about. You could just be in your own house and look out the window and suddenly a hummingbird staring right at you, and for like what feels like a minute or 3 minutes is like 30 to 45 seconds, but you make eye contact. So things like that are ways that Spirit always tries to connect to us while you are out and about and doing all these journeys. Especially if you're going on a plant medicine journey, make sure that you take a walk into Mother Earth. And if you find anything like a coin or a feather or a, for instance, yesterday I was in my garden, and Spirit always leaves me these little the little snail shells. And this definitely also leaves a vibe of, and I did make sure the snail was not in this one. Sometimes the little guy's still in there, but yeah, I mean, this is completely the 369 sacred geometry feelings here, but they always leave a spot or something for me. I won't say always, most of the time, anytime I'm going out in the garden to plant something, I typically find something there that's an affirmation of, yes, this is the spot, or hey, not there, do it here. Anything. Once I found a button, and it was just, I don't know why it caught my attention, but I thought, okay, I'm going to leave it there. If nobody picks it up, I'm going to go back and get it. So I did, and it was gold, and it had a deer on it. Deers are all about unconditional love. And so, yes, I placed that on my altar. This is sharing with you for something that you can do as well in your space, in your home. That extra 10 minutes you're getting, if you meditate, create yourself an altar. If you don't have one already, grab yourself some crystals. Make sure you have some good grounding earth crystals around you, especially if you are on the computer all the time because of your work, life, whatever. If there's no way that you can squeeze time out, then just squeeze other ways. Find other ways to squeeze time in by implementing the tourmaline here, by picking up the coins, the feathers, whatever it is that you may find on the ground. One day I found a Uno card. It was just one Uno card in the middle of the city, and it was the green number 4. Yes, it was significant for me. And yes, it was definitely there, meant for me. So know that you are worthy and valuable. This doesn't mean steal from others. This just means know that when you come across a crow feather or another feather in your world, or a coin, or a cool little shell, that it's meant to be a rock, that it is meant to be placed on your altar, and to show appreciation for spirit, acknowledging them, that they're helping you, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.